Welcome back, Flamingos. Today we're going to talk about Gideon's Bakehouse in Disney Springs. Today also happens to be their 1-year birthday. Happy birthday, Gideons. Today I'm going to tell you about Gideon's Bakehouse. I'm also going to go over 2 inside-only secrets. And at the end of the video, stay tuned. I'm going to answer a random travel-related question. First off, let's talk about those cookies. I mean, they're the best cookies I've ever had in my whole life, and I'm not even lying. They are decadent. They are sweet. They have a little bit of salt. They have ooey gooiness, crunchy goodness. They are phenomenal cookies. So they offer 7 cookies all throughout the day from open to close. One of those cookies rotates from morning to evening, and that's the coffee cake cookie in the morning and the evening exclusive dark coffee cookie. My absolute favorite cookie that they offer every day is their monthly cookie. This month's cookie is Dr. Tobia's Brimstone Finds, and that happens to be a banana bread chocolate chip cookie, and it is to die for. All of their cookies are $6 each. Sometimes they have minimums on quantities, like 2 per person or 1 per person. One of my other favorite treats that they offer are their cake slices. These things are ginormous. They are 3 layers of cake and frosting and amazing, sweet, decadent goodness. You can get a slice for just $9, and these are not small slices by any measure. I can almost never finish 1 slice in a sitting. So now I'm going to tell you about one of the secrets. Secret number 1 is that Gideon's has a hot cookie hour. Yes, you heard me. You can get hot, fresh baked cookies from Gideon's twice a day. The first time is between 2 and 3. The second time is between 7 and 8. It is a challenge to get into that store for those hot cookie hours because of the virtual queue process. It almost is always running on any day that has any kind of busyness at all at Disney Springs. So my recommendation to you is when you get to Disney Springs to jog on over there and get yourself in that virtual queue. Maybe try to do some math and figure it out if you really want to try the hot cookie. I had it once. It was phenomenal. Like, I already loved their cookies and I didn't think I could possibly love them anymore, but you have a hot, fresh baked cookie and homemade ice cream scooped on top, and it is like heaven in a cup. Gideon's is also known for their cold brew coffee. Their cold brew coffee is excellent. I would dare say they give Starbucks a run for their money. I like Starbucks, but I like Gideon's cold brew better. Each of their cold brews is $6. It's a decent size. They only serve 1 size, so there's no choosing. They normally offer 3 flavors regularly, and sometimes they swap in and out a seasonal delight. Just to touch a little bit more on that virtual queue process. So when you get to Gideon's, you'll walk up to the front door and there's normally like a section kind of roped off. And there's normally a person there in Gideon's gear with a tablet. And if they're running the virtual queue, you go up to them and give them your name and your phone number, and then they will put you on the virtual queue list. It's pretty easy. Wait times for this thing vary wildly. It varies from the time of day you go, what day you go, what the crowd levels are. Is it a holiday? Is it a special release day? So you really, there's no way to know for sure, like what kind of wait time you're going to get yourself into. I've experienced as low as a 2-hour wait, and I've waited as long as 7 hours. Yes, I waited 7 hours for cookies because they're that good. One of my favorite things about Gideon's is the theming. Like, oh my God, the theming in there is hands down fantastic. And I am so sad that every time I go in, I can't just spend more time in there. It is super cool. It's kind of gothic. It is dark. It's a little spooky. It has this just amazing ambiance to it, and the smells in there are to die for. I can't say enough about how well themed that small little store is, and it does really make me sad that I can't just spend more time in there. Secret tip number 2 is follow Gideons on social media. Follow them on Facebook, follow them on Instagram. Why? Why follow a bake shop? Well, because sometimes them sneaky little devils like to put out exclusive food and secret menu items, and you only find out about it if you follow them on social media. And sometimes there's even a secret password that you have to know in order to get these items. So do yourself a favor. If you're coming, if you want to check them out, make sure you're following them on Facebook and Instagram so you know what's going on. Bonus tip. So go ahead and prepare yourself for when you do finally get into Gideon's. You've been waiting, you went through the virtual queue, you're finally getting in. It's a rushed experience. There's no other way to say it. It's rushed. They're trying to get you in, they're trying to get you out because, well, let's be honest, there's hundreds of other people waiting to get in. It's a bit of a mind-boggling moment when you finally get a chance to go order your cookies. My best tip to you would be to really think about what you want, because it's not like, oh, this was so good and now I can just hop back in there and go order another one. No. If you decide that you really liked something that you just had and you want more, you have to get back in the virtual queue and wait all over again. So, word to the wise, try to just bite the bullet and get whatever it is you think you're gonna want up front the first time so you're not stuck waiting again. And even worse, sometimes they close off the queue and then you can't get back in that day at all. So don't have that happen to you. Okay, so one of my favorite things about Gideon's Bakehouse is their merch. They have candles that smell like the cookies that you just bought and ate that were so delicious. So now you can go home and make your house smell as good as those cookies were, which is good and bad depending upon how you look at it. They have t-shirts and they have hats and they have stickers and they have pens. They have so much cute stuff. But be forewarned, it's all limited quantity, and most of it you can get online pretty easy, and shipping's pretty decent. Sometimes you can even pick up some of the stuff at the store, but you have to ask at the register. So I'm sure you've heard him at least once, if not more than once, and I apologize. My kitty baby, Midnight, he's a talker, and he gets sad when I don't pay all of my attention to him. So that's who you were hearing. All right, so quick recap. Hot cookie hour. First one, 2 and 3. Second one, 7 and 8. Don't forget. Do your best if you really want that to try to time in your wait in the virtual queue. It's not the easiest thing to do. I lucked up the time that I got to do it. So with that, I wish you all the best. One of my other absolute favorite things about Gideon's is their menus. They hand down a menu every time you get into the virtual queue or you come in for your cookie order. And this was this month's, January. He's super cute. They have a special artist that does all of these and they change them out every single month. I just love them. I'm starting to collect them actually. And here's the back. There you go. And so they change every month. Something new and cute to get. And a free little souvenir just for showing up. Well, congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Good job. So, random question that I'm gonna answer. Why do truck drivers not respond to the fist pump? Well, there's a couple of reasons for that. I'm a truck driver, so I know. Sometimes it happens to be that it is against state law ordinances. We're not allowed to blow the air horn in their state. Sometimes, like me, I'm a team truck driver. My husband's sleeping in the back. He wouldn't appreciate that very much if I blew the air horn while he was sleeping. So there's that. Also, some trucks, new trucks, company trucks, they don't install air horns anymore. They only leave them with the little toot toot city horns. So don't be too sad if a trucker does not respond to your fist pump. We do appreciate it and love the support, and that really does make us feel loved. We love our jobs, and it is fun to do the fist pump and do the air horn for you guys when we can. Just don't be too sad when we can't. All right, flamingos, join my flock, subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, shake a tail feather.